welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our white piece of paper, and of course you need your black marker right here. So guess what we're drawing today? Well, I think I'm in the mood for cookie, but I think a cookie alone is just too simple. Maybe we can draw a cat too. Why don't we draw a cat in a cookie jar today? How does that sound? I think that sounds interesting. So let's start off with our cat. I'm going to start by drawing the cat's ears first, and it's going to be 2 triangles. Maybe not a complete triangle, but let's start with 1 ear. So you can see it's pointy on the top. So there's 1 ear, and then of course we'll do the second ear as well. Next, we're going to connect the 2 ears with a big round half circle on the bottom. So that's the cat's face. So there you go. Now we have the cat's face. I'm going to draw 2 small triangles inside the cat's ear, and we'll color those in later. Of course, I need the cat's arms sticking out from the cookie jar, so I'm going to draw a circle and then another circle right there, right underneath, connected to the head on the bottom there. Then I'll draw 2 lines for the little fingers for the paws. And then of course I need to draw a lid for the cookie jar, in which case I'll do maybe a small half circle knob there, and then I'm gonna draw the lid, big round bottom for the lid, and then of course the top, round top, and that's the lid of the cookie jar on top of the cat's head because it's poking his head out. And then next I need to draw the cookie jar. So I'm going to do a rim for the cookie jar right there, just connecting the line between the paw. And then I'm going to do a big round cookie jar right here. So 2 curved lines. And then on the bottom I'll connect the lines. There's my cookie jar. And then of course you can do a bigger cookie jar if you want, or you can do a smaller cookie jar if you want. Here, just doing another rim for the edge at the end. And then of course, to know it's a cookie jar, you'll have to write the word cookie, or maybe draw a cookie on it. So I'm going to write down cookie. So C-O-O. How do you spell cookie? K-I-E. Cookie. So that's how you know it's a cookie jar. Maybe I should add an S. So it'll be cookies, more than 1 cookie, so that you can share them. Okay, now I'm going to work on the cat's face. I'll do 2 round circles for the eyes. There you go. And then I'm going to draw 2 smaller circles inside each of those circles. And I'm going to fill in the gaps in between with my black marker. So that's my cat's eye. Okay, so after I do that, I'm going to do a triangular nose. There you go. And of course, I need to do a mouth. So it's going to be 2 curved lines like that. Okay, next I'm going to draw a cookie inside the cookie cat's mouth. He's holding a cookie. What do you think? Of course, I think I'll have to draw in maybe some dots to represent that it's like maybe a chocolate chip cookie. Or if you want, you can use different color markers and it could be a sprinkle cookie. I'm going to add in some whiskers on the side. You can add really long whiskers, some short, some curly ones as well. And I'll add some stripes on the top for my cat as well. I think I'm almost done. I feel like I need more cookies in this drawing. For a cookie jar cat. Maybe I'll do some cookies on the side of the cookie jar. So I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 cookies. So I'm gonna draw them. They're kind of like flat waffles, flat circles, because they're just on the side. I'm gonna use my black markers to add little dots on it to show that they're chocolate chip. Of course, yours could be different types of cookie. What's your favorite cookie? Do you like banana cookies, or are they like strawberry shortbread, or like what kind of cookies do you like? Do you like sugar cookies? Those are awesome ideas. And then of course the cookie jar, you probably want to decorate it. I added some hearts here, but of course you can add stars, you can add smiley faces. Do you have a cookie jar at home? Well, if you don't, here's your chance to draw in your favorite dreamlike cookie jar. What would your cookie jar be like if you get to choose one in your house? And also, what color would your cookie jar be? Would it be turquoise, purple, stripe, polka dot? Could be rainbow color. So now I'm going to start coloring in my drawing. I'm using just a brown color to color in the cookie. Of course, you can have blue cookies or any color cookie you like. I think one of the great parts of drawing is using your creativity and having fun with it. Don't feel pressured that like it has to look perfect, because drawing is supposed to be fun and you're supposed to enjoy it. And I love playing with colors. I hope you do too. So here I finished coloring the cookies here, and then I'm going to use this red marker to draw and color in the hearts on my cookie jar. If you want, you can even have a tail sticking out from the top, because this cat is just so happy catching a cookie in the cookie jar while no one's looking, or so they think. So here I'm using this kind of orangey sunshine color to color in this cat, which could be like an orange tabby cat, but if you want, you can use a gray color or different colors for your cat as well. As I'm coloring my cat, this is a good time for you to think about what kind of story are you trying to tell with your drawing. For example, is this in a kitchen? Whose kitchen would it be? What's inside a kitchen? Is there a stove, a refrigerator? Those are things you can think about for coloring or drawing the background for your drawing. The other thing is, maybe it's not in a kitchen. Maybe it's a cookie jar in a classroom. Maybe there's a blackboard or a teacher. Or maybe someone caught the little cat who is eating a cookie jar. Maybe there's a little mouse in the background. So you can draw other characters in the background to kind of interact with this cat in the cookie jar. So just have fun with it and think about your story. Next, I think I'll just use this turquoise color, or maybe a blue. I haven't really decided yet what color my cookie jar would be. But I have so much fun thinking of colors and how to pair them. And the thing is, if you don't like it, you can just draw it again. Just grab another piece of paper, you can follow along the steps again, and just use another color and drawing in your cookie jar. You can have several different cookie jars if you want. And if you're not a big fan of cookies, or you want to try something else, you could have the same drawing, but instead of having cookies on the cookie jar or cookies that the cat's eating, maybe they're eating something else. What kind of snacks do you like? Maybe gummy bears or candy jar? So you can draw candy, like a piece of candy that the cat has in his mouth, and then on the jar you'll write candy. Or like, it could be any other snacks that you like. Cookies might not be the only thing. So use your imagination and see where it takes you. Here I'm just gonna color in the rest of the cookie jar. Of course, not to forget coloring in the lid on top of the cat's head as well. Probably the same color as the rest of the cookie jar. I think I'm almost wrap up for this drawing. I hope you enjoy this drawing for kids video, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Until next time, stay safe and also stay creative. Bye for now. We'll be right back.